Come on. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Flor. Florence, I would imagine, use your full name. This isn't a mini reading, Florence. This is the monthly reading, so I'm not doing individual readings here. Sorry. Hey, fan. Okay, so no smudge. I still don't have my ingredients in, but I'm burning enough stuff, incense and candles here and stuff to burn the house down. What I can do right off the start is the candle that I'm burning from Intuitive Candles is my favorite, my number one, Majestic Rose, closest to the real thing that you're ever going to smell. Close your eyes, you swear you've got a bouquet of fresh, beautiful, long stem roses in front of you with that smell that we're all familiar with, but not strong enough to kind of like give you a headache or get you between the eyes. The beautiful thing about these is they're 100% soy-based candles for anybody that's new, and there's a 40-hour plus very clean burn with the soy wax. There's no black, and it's a double wick candle, 40 plus hours clean burn on those. When the wax melts down, you're left with gorgeous reveals, like Trees of Life. This is just one of many that I have from my candles. A beautiful semi-precious stones like a red carnelian. This is Lilith, and she's the good Lilith, not the bad one, so please don't bring that up. We get offended. Anyways, that and there's cage pendant. They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous, and they're well worth the money, and they're good quality. Right now, they've been running the special for 4 or 5 months now. If you go to intuitivecandles.com, if you place an order from Bay of Fundy Fortunes, if that's how you're getting there, use the promo code BOFF10. It stands for the Bay of Fundy Fortunes and the number 10. That'll get you 10% off your order. Go to intuitivecandles.com, and I'm just going to be in heaven burning this. I love this. I love it. I love it. I can't say it enough. It smells so clean and so rose-like. So let's get right into the shuffle. I know there's not many here, but we're going to start. That's why there's replay on all the videos. So this is for Libra. Happy birthday to all the Libras out there. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Who have we got coming in here? Hi, Jeannie. Arizona, which are in the coast of Maine. You're only a few hours away from me. Hi, Sally from Ireland. Top of the day to you. Thank you, Flor. Hi, Jane. Oh, it's gorgeous here right now too. I actually just got back from a walk. Oh, you've got to order this candle. I kid you not. You will say it is you close your eyes, you swear. I'm real fussy about when it comes. I won't burn just anything for scent. And I'm real careful with rose candles. Like if I'm in a department store or someplace or a boutique and I smell, I better like what I'm smelling or I'll walk right by it. I don't care how popular. I don't like that feeling of you start to squint from the smell. It's kind of catching you in here, causing a bit of a pull or a strain. I don't like this. Doesn't do that. These smell like real true roses. You wouldn't anymore remove a true bouquet of long stem red roses from a room because of the scent. You wouldn't do that with this candle either. It's great. So don't forget to use the promo code though. Oh, you're going to love this. It's my favorite. I think I've tried every candle they have. And they know that this is my favorite. And they say, every time they give me one, I always say, just bring me whatever you feel. And every time they give me one of the Majestic Rose candles, the owners, the wife, the missus, will say to the husband, the candle maker, yep, better get ready. You better bring up about 20 or 30 of the Majestic Rose candles, because Natalie's pushing the Majestic Rose, and she loves it so much that just other people they get a rush of orders for the Majestic Rose. So that'll be going on literally right now, because we're talking about it. And once they catch wind that this is the candle that I'm burning, I said I was going to save it for October, and I did. I just lit it for the first time. The only thing that I would advise about the candles, the first time you light it, let it burn for 4 hours straight before you blow it out. So make sure you're home for a while. The reason being, that's going to give you an even burn all the way through. Do I have anything on that table to show what I'm talking about? I've got junk and stuff in this one. But you see the sides? Can you see the sides are clean? That was up to there with wax, and there's no uneven burning. You've got to let it burn 4 hours the very first time, and every drop of wax you'll get to use. And you'll want to, so only start that first burn when you're going to be home. Don't leave it unattended or anything like that. That's the only thing, and it'll burn beautifully for you after that. From Scotland. I'm getting the UK in here. Time of the day is it? 4:04. It's about 8 o'clock your time, isn't it? No, 8. Is it 8 or 9? Because sometimes we're in hours. Sometime. Is it 8 or 9 o'clock there right now? Hey, Jennifer. There's our moderator, our star moderator. And thank you very much, Nemo. Thank you so much for that, though. I'm getting some UK people in here today, Jennifer, which is nice. So yeah, this is for Libra for the month of October. I'm going to try to do as many single live streams as I can per sign, but if I start getting to me and I'm getting antsy, I might stick a half a dozen on one video, which means the video will be long, but it'll all be time stamped, so not to worry. But this right now is for Libra, and it is Libra's birthday. Where is Daisy? Where's Daisy, love? She's always looking for Libra. Where's Daisy, love? I tried to share this with the group, and I can't get group to come up to share it with. But I did try to share it with the group. Where'd it go? I left it up. Now it's not showing. Let me see. There it is. Sharing group, I said, and it won't switch over to sharing group. It just won't switch. Isn't that the strangest thing? Well, I'm just going to close it. Maybe try it again or something. That's frustrating. No, leave this page. Thank you. Good heavens. Try one more time, maybe. I'll try new link. Let's see. I can't share in group, and I don't know why. I have no idea. It won't come up. I can just share it out on my timeline, but I can't. I'm not doing that. I don't share this stuff out on my timeline. This is for group only. Well, bear with me, everybody. This is pissing me off. This is royally pissing me off. Geez, I hate glitches like this. I really do. So now I got to go into the group, and I got to manually type it in live now. Oh, what's going on here? Why isn't anything working for me? Come on. Okay, let's see. Nothing's working for me here. All right, screw that. Back in the other way. I typed it in, but we'll see. I don't know. People start saying they didn't see it and they didn't know. Well, I'm sorry. I did my best. Okay, I just want to get into the reading here. Another little shuffle up. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. I should be all calmed down. I went, my little dog, well, I lost his collar and I haven't been able to take him like down the road. Because there's more scenery up the road here. I didn't really want to go down to the beach today. I said, well, we go down there all the time. And he's got to get used to the leash, and I really haven't had the opportunity because I lost his collar in the house. I found it today. I said, well, we'll go out in the yard for a bit, and then I had a light bulb. I said, I'm going to do some readings, but why don't we get a walk in here? We'll take a walk up the road instead of down to the beach. Big mistake. He hates traffic. He's absolutely, completely terrified, blinded, out of his mind. I carried him all the way back home. He was so scared. And there's not, I'm in the middle of the country. We don't get a lot of traffic. But a fish truck went through on its way to the wharf, one of the wharves, and another truck behind that, like a pickup, and they kind of went by back to back. And I'm holding him over here, and I've got the leash on lock, and he's only got like that much room, and he's like screaming, like clawing to get up on me. I'm like, oh my God, calm down. I carried him all the way home. And those trucks were loud going by. It just totally freaked him right. I'm glad he's afraid of the vehicles and the traffic, but not to the point where he's feeling like terror like that. So it was like the walk from hell, really. It was awful. But I managed to get some pictures. And I've got them uploaded onto my system and stuff, but I'll share them later. But it's a gorgeous day here today. It's just stunningly beautiful. Stunningly. And I'm almost feeling, I love Fridays. That's my favorite day of the week is Fridays. And I'm almost wishing I didn't have these general readings to do. I'd rather be out in my yard right now or down on the beach. That's where I'd rather be. Because I'm looking at next week's temperatures today. In my backyard, it's probably 78, 75 easily. Because it's comfortable for me. Any more than that, and I squirm. I don't like the heat. So it's very comfortable. But I'd rather be on the beach right now because next week the temperatures are going down to like 60, 62 low. It's going to be sweater weather, you know, and maybe the beaches won't be the place to be. It might be too windy, too chilly. Anyway, this is for Libra. I wanted to tag Daisy Love. She gets real upset. Daisy's a big contributor to the group. One moment. No, I'm not being scattered. Anybody got complaints about this reading right now because it hasn't taken place yet or whatever? Then what you need to do is leave because I'm not going to listen to it. I see one whiner, one complainer about how things are unfolding. I don't care. I really don't. You're getting this for free. What the hell are you mouthing off about? I'll just remove you. You won't ever see a Bear Fundy Fortunes thing again. So, okay, Jennifer, I have to approve that. I'm sorry about that. It just kind of skipped my mind. But I just want to tag Daisy. I think she's not I think it's a rising sign, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Oh, for heavens. Oh, my God. It's taken me forever to do anything here and getting really friggin' pissed off. I just want to, what happens, I just say this isn't worth the frustration and getting my blood pressure up. I'll shut everything down. Won't matter to me. I'll shut her down. Just, I hate this. The money I pay for internet. Like, come on, eh? Jeez. I'm typing away and then there's like this big pause and there's nothing. Or all the wrong letters are coming, because I don't usually normally look at my keys when I type. Anyway, there we go. Now we're ready to start the reading. I think let's do it again. I'll cut it again there. I don't remember if I did or not. And the card I pulled for you, Libra. your overall energy for the month of October. And it's a really nice card. It's Queen of Pentacles. And she's all about kindness. There. You guys cracking me up. Somebody here should got offended by that. Oh my goodness. Yes, it's such a gorgeous day. At least you spelled breathe, or I would have jumped on you for that today, Jennifer. Breath, Natalie, breath. Because that's what other people, they always forget the E on the end of breathe. You know, that's a pet peeve of mine. It drives me crazy. And, you know, if I do it, it's because I slipped and missed the key or something. But, you know, thank you. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles here for you, Libra. Anybody lost or have any questions? Jennifer here. Her name is highlighted in blue. She's your moderator. She's your traffic cop. She knows what's going on. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, she's a good one. She is, normally that represents you as the querent. It usually represents the person involved with the reading. You're all involved. This is a general reading. Please keep that in mind. So when things don't ring a bell with you and they don't resonate, this is not a goddamn personal reading. This is a general reading, which may or may not resonate with you. I'm just starting. Libra's the first one. You imagine where my head and my hair is going to be come the end of it. I'm just like the bigger readings now. It's like, oh. And people, 99% of the people that come into these readings are exceptional people. And you get an asshole. There's always an asshole that you have to end up kicking and blocking, right? But this card, she's very warm. She's very affectionate. She's very, very generous. And she's a wise helper and a wise friend and a loyal person that we all want to have at least one of her in our lives, right? That's what she's like. But this more or less describes you, Libra. Libra's very easygoing. Libra wants to see everybody get along. I'm a Libra rising. I'm a Cancer Sun, Libra rising. This is a good energy. For the month overall, there's nothing wrong with this. This is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm sensing an easier month. To describe her character even more, and it really describes me. It really does. This card fits me, even though I'm Cancer. But she's a lover of nature. She's a lover of her home and her family. She's very practical, and she's very, very down to earth. If you're resonating with this card, or it's resonating with you, it shows you that now's the time to focus on any key tasks, anything that you've got set to the side that are some big projects. Now's the time for you to get in the zone and get fixed in on them. Watch your money and just spend it wisely. Don't go foolish. You be all right. There's no warning here, running short or pinching pennies or not having it. It's just saying spend it wisely. Be accountable for your actions and what you do. Additional meaning of this card is, for some of you, this could be maybe not so much you, but maybe someone that you work with. And it's a female, but she supports you at 100%. You know you got a support system within this. She's more like a manager or supervisor, but she supports you. The advice of this card, be more hands-on. Like I said, be accountable as well. It doesn't mean the same thing, but in this case it almost does. Be more accountable. Be more hands-on. Be more involved. Give practical help where you see, if you see a need and you're able to fill it, please move forward and fill it, and then just move on with the rest of your life. Just leave it and move on. Share your knowledge with those that need it. If you see anybody struggling with something that maybe that comes easier to you, please help them. That's what we're all here for. We're here on this planet to help each other. End of. Right? If you see a need, just go fill it. That's all, if you're able to. Don't leave yourself without anything. Do you know what I'm saying? This sort of a thing. Your keywords for this card, we're looking at an energy that is very generous. So it shows you giving and maybe others giving to you, or giving of yourself and your time. Fertility in this case is showing growth. Things are fertile. Any seeds that you have planted, metaphorically, are going to start breaking ground and sprouting. And that's a beautiful thing. Money comes to the forefront. Just be careful. You're bringing this energy is bringing into your life a feeling of comfort and love. Nature. Children, for some, are in your life here, bringing them closer to you, and animals, all your fur balls as well. So that's what this is about. This is a very, very, very good thing. Who's calling who assholes? Apela. There's always one in every group. Every group. Or maybe she's agreeing to something I said. I don't know what's going on. Health review by Jennifer. Okay, you do what you think, Jennifer. Find out where she's coming from. Maybe she's responding saying some people are assholes, or maybe she's calling us assholes. I have no idea. All right. That's your overall energy. The next card we're looking at here, and I didn't use Lilith on this. See, I'm switching back. I'm a little lost here. Six of Swords represents calmness in your life. And the sixes actually bring balance and calm, harmony into your life, which is a beautiful thing. It's falling into your finances and wealth. When I say finances, I mean money. When I say wealth, I mean wealth in many different ways in your life. Wealth in health, wealth in relationships, just you feeling wealthy overall. So it can apply to that too. So I tell her like it is. You're welcome, Jeannie. Hey, Sally. Oh my goodness. We're not doing this is not a mini reading. This is Libra's monthly reading. General reading is what we're working on here. But the sixes are always good. Usually, no matter what they come up as. It is swords. It's showing things on the mind and maybe decisions that have to be made, this sort of thing. But it's time now for some of you Libras, if this resonates with you or not, it's time for you to slide into maybe a more peaceful, more calmer waters. This card brings you reassurance that if you recently have suffered any upheaval, any chaos, any conflict or uncertainty, this card is to bring you into calmer waters now. Things are calming down and everything's sliding into place the way it's supposed to be. There's a good balance that's being created here. The six also predicts physical journeys. With this card, probably over water. You're probably flying over water. In general, this card sees you all moving on in very positive ways. There could be new work on the horizon. For somebody, you may be doing a switchover, you may be starting something new, or your heart is searching for something new. You're not happy where you're at. As long as you're looking forward, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. There's nothing here to say any differently, but it shows you moving on in positive ways, which is a good thing. There could be some work, new work on the horizon for some of you. It's just around the corner. So get yourself prepared, especially if you've been open to that. Get yourself prepared because here it comes. Additional meaning of this card is a sense of protection and prioritizing whatever's important to you. And you may have to, what do I smell? Is there something? I got so many flames going. I just caught this odd scent. Maybe someone's got a campfire going. I don't know. I got this odd scent, that's all. There could be some unpleasantness through this month of October for you, Libra. It's the kind of thing that Libra doesn't really want to have to deal with or look after or take care of. But you're coming very close to this now, too close for comfort with other people that are maybe wagging their fingers in your face saying you shouldn't be that, you shouldn't that, you shouldn't this is what you should do, that's what you should do. Stop doing that. Really, really pissing on your parade, we might say. Okay? Parade was fun until they came along. Everything was fun until this person. So what you got to do, somewhere through the month, you find yourself shaving a bit of the fat off of your life that's no longer needed. What a beautiful way, an easy way to lose a few inches. Get rid of the stress. Get rid of those challenges and those confrontations. These people, if they're not serving you any good in your life, play the avoidance game. Play, I'm busy. I don't have time to talk. I'll try to call you back. Click. You know what I mean? After a while, they either get the message and confront you, and then you can just cut to the chase and say, hell yeah, I'm just trying to get you out of my life in the most polite way I can. You drain me. I don't like the way I feel when I'm around you. I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. Do you know what? I've been honest like that with people because I can't take another minute, and I go, cut to the chase, or this is going to drag on. You tell people, and they go, well, I'm blocking you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Block me. You know, you'll save me the trouble of having to do it because I don't want to deal with this anymore. You know, whatever it is, but your life is too short. And you've got to give that extra energy they were taking. Now you can take and you can give to those or apply it to situations or to other people in your life. It'll just free up that much more. And there's just even that much less stress in your life. That's a wonderful thing. Yes. A lot of birthdays coming up as well this month. Yes. Hey, Sally. What's up, girlfriend? Oh, my goodness. I don't see much of you anymore. Things must be going good for you, Sally, because I don't see much of you online. I don't know why. So with this card we're looking at here with the Six of Swords, just to round it off, the advice of this card is for you to go with the flow. There's absolutely no need for you to resist new changes that are coming up at you. If they're coming at you, check them out. Investigate. Look into them. Do you want to take advantage of these changes? You don't have to. It's completely up to you. But your keywords are journeys and moving on. Immigration, that's that trip over water. It shows some of you going into a place. This is immigration, not, well, they both sound the same, but it's E, not I. It begins with E, emigration. It's the immigration, right? It's usually means someplace you've never been before. This will be your first time. It's usually another country, but it can be someplace smaller. Finding a safe haven, feeling like you're living in a safe haven. Now, this is a good thing. And you're finding peace, and you're finding resolution, and you're feeling protected. You're feeling like I'm at a good place, and everything's going to be just fine. This is a beautiful thing. Financially, I'm not seeing any big problems here. Everything seems stable. You're not rich. You're not stinking rich. You're not probably going to get rich, but I'm just saying things seem rather stable. So the third card we're looking at is your hearth and your home. Isn't that funny? I haven't seen him in months, and he showed up last night in the weekend highlight reading that I did. The video's up, guys. You can find it. And he showed up then. I haven't seen him in months, and he's back here in the Libra reading. This is a Cancer. It represents Cancer. We've got the Chariot, which is a great card. It's all about movement. There's no stagnancy with this card at all. It shows there's a lot going on. It shows for some of you, remember, general reading, but for some of you, it shows maybe you've had ideas and plans in the works, but you haven't been able to execute them or put them in place or put them in motion. You put in all this work, and they're just sitting there collecting dust, even maybe literally or metaphorically, either way. This is a general reading. So the Chariot comes up in your hearth, your home, your intimate relationships, and we're seeing forward movement. We're seeing growth here. Here's the funny thing, for it showing up where it does, this is not a card that really covers emotions, and it's not a card of sensitivity at all as far as emotions go, but it's a card of very high energy. It's a card of real fast movement. It's like somebody has shot off the starting gun for you, and now you can start implementing the things that you've been forced to hold back on or forced to wait for. The starting gates have been kicked open, and you're free to move forward. This card has really high movement, so things are going to start happening probably maybe a little faster than what you're comfortable with, Libra, but this can happen. I might be doing many readings tonight if I'm up to it, so we'll see. But we're doing the October Libra readings here right now. Thank you, Jennifer, for bringing that up. So yes, he's the only flag that comes up that you need to give attention to, maybe a tiny little bit, as long as you're aware of it, is you got to watch your ego. Okay, and things are going to be happening and moving fast for some of you. They will be. And the thing is, you may inadvertently offend somebody, maybe even more than one person, and somebody may accuse you of having a big fat head and big fat ego. Oh yeah, just because things are going your way, screw us. Hey, somebody may come back with something like that against you. And if they're coming back saying that maybe you are moving a bit too fast, and you might metaphorically be knocking people over like, you know, bowling pins, one after the other. If you're moving too fast, if you're saying to hell with everybody else that's trying to deal with you or talk to you or reach you or converse with you, and you may leave people feeling behind, like, oh yeah, you don't need me now that everything's going your way. You got to watch out for that. That's not definitely going to happen, but a few of you maybe the energies could have you a little sensitized towards things like this going on. Just make sure you treat people around you with care, those that matter. This is a card about good timing, and being aware of your ego is going to be essential as well. Don't develop bad feelings in such a good atmosphere here and a good energy, right? You don't want anything negative coming in. But you need to watch your ego if you're to keep your show on the road and meet with success here. Additional meaning of the card is 1, 2, maybe 3 or 4 of you, right? It depends on how many views this reading gets. But you're in the market to buy a new vehicle, a new car, or some other kind of vehicle. You know, it could be SUV, it could be pickup truck, but you're in the market. Somebody's in the market for buying a new car coming up during the month of October. The advice of the card I'll give you, it's time actively to move forward with your plans. Keep that ego in check when you need to, and enjoy this time of power and motivation, and try to enjoy it at 100%. So don't be pissing people off, whatever you do. Not like Libra to do that, but we can all stand at fault and are exposed, or have run the risk of getting so caught up in what's going on with us that we may step on a few toes not realizing it. Because I don't think Libra would actually go out and say, hey, screw you guys, bye, see ya, and leave everybody eating their dust, right? That usually isn't a Libra thing. So the keywords here are journeys and determination. There's willpower. So you're definitely going on a trip, but you're taking metaphoric journeys as well, new experiences, right? There's progress. There's going to be friction. You're still here on Earth. You can't have everything work as if you're up there in heaven. You know what I'm saying? You're on terra firma. There's going to be some reality. So you're going to run into some friction, and that's okay. There's usually lessons to learn when things like that go on. You're going to be receiving some guidance, but you still, at the end of the day, have to make your own choices here. And you're looking at, you're feeling quite protected as far as your personal life goes. But I'm feeling if you're in too much of a rush here, because this is for your family, your loved ones, your close friends, the people closest to you in your life, be very careful that you're not going to rub anybody the wrong way. They may see this as self-interest. You've just forgotten everybody else, you know, and you're not like that. Make sure that nobody misinterprets you, but make sure that you warn people you're in a hurry here. You've been waiting too long. You're not waiting any longer for whatever it is you wanted to infiltrate into your life. Your next card here that we're looking at falls into your challenges. Yes, your challenges for the month of October. And your challenges here aren't really large. There aren't many at all. Do you know what I just heard? Getting the hell out of your own way. Watch your pride. That's what's coming through, is watch your pride. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face, as that saying goes. Okay, this is the Two of Wands. Wands being about a little bit of fire and passion going on here, about risk-taking, and about the practical things in life as well. It's also a card about visions. That is the prompt on this beautiful two. It's also the unity, a card of unity with two coming together as one as well. This is great. Are you a deadbeat, Bella? You're different, Libra, are you? Oh my goodness sakes. Who wanted to know what is it? Ocean something. Is somebody asking about what kind of cards these are? Is that what they're asking? I'm trying to find my wands back here. I want to grab the keywords here. This is not a bad card. You know, Always remember, nothing's written in stone here. These are things that you can anticipate that could or may not be coming at all. This deck of card is called the Oceanic. All right. By, I did it again. It's Delaford Taylor. I know that. I've got the book right in front of me. Why am I looking elsewhere? It's written by Jane Wallace. That's who the author is of the book, is Jane Wallace. Illustrator is Jane Delaford Taylor. Friggin' bugs. Yeah, I for some reason remember the illustrator's name all the time, and I always forget the author's name, but it's Jane Wallace, the Oceanic. So with the Two of Wands, it's highlighting romance for some of you, and it could just be plain out business partnerships or friendships that are being highlighted here as well, not necessarily all romantic. Somebody could meet a brand new person, a brand new partner, potential partner, or you could hook up even over a project, working together for something, or yes, it could be a romantic relationship, but meeting a very strong, like-minded soul, almost like a kindred spirit. And this, you're going to be pursuing projects in and out of the workplace. So this can apply to somebody on the job or someone not on the job. It can apply either way. The meeting of the minds will bring you rewards as you broaden your horizons. You broaden each other's horizons. You nurture each other. You inspire each other. You feed each other. You're good for each other. You enhance each other. So this is a romantic relationship. Boys, you've almost got the perfect thing on the go here. And I got nothing against marriage. I'm a widow, as most of you already know, quite recent. And it's just that if you're going to be realistic about romantic relationships, they're not all going to run perfectly. They're not all going to run smoothly. They are work. They are a challenge. But that's not to say that some people get married, they fall in love, and you know what? Who am I to question whether that lasts for people or not? I'm not. I'm not one to question that. But if there's a romantic, anybody relating to this in the romantic sense, you got damn near perfect. If perfect is existing, that's what you found with this person. You can think for each other because you think alike. You have the same opinions. You even vote on the same side. You know what I'm saying? Religion is the same. All of it. You're a perfect match. But what's really perfection here in poetry, emotion, and life itself is this mental, emotional, intellectual connection with somebody else. If this is someone new, when you meet them, you're going to know within the first nanosecond. You just know the second your eyes hit that person, there's something going on here. What's this all about? And it's exciting, and it's fun. If it's a business partner, a partner or somebody coming together on a project with you, common ground, bringing people together. You know, let that play itself out. Just go with the flow. Don't try to control. And be grateful, we'll say. Just be grateful. You hear water running? There's no water running here. You might hear crickets outside. Does that sound like water run? I don't know. There's no water running here at all. Nope. Tide's even out. Tide's not even in, it's out. Those that don't like to see me smoking, leave the room, please. This card is truly a meeting of the minds. You know, when I start to say about some people when they come together, instead of enhancing each other and enhancing the other's life and your life, coming together becomes so much better and so much more than you were alone. And you fit so perfectly, and life is suddenly wonderful. All of a sudden you're sharing things together, stuff that never ever resided in your head, ideas, places, things, and it's an adventure, and it's beautiful. It's truly, truly beautiful. Anybody going along an educational path or on a learning curve, they could be looking for you could be looking for the right course or the right teacher to inspire you so that you can hone your skills or even nurture your interests. You're looking for, you've got, like, let's say a space of time in your days or your week, and you're looking to fill it, and you're like, I've got 2 hours to spare every Thursday night before I really need to be home, get ready for the next day. This is great. So get yourself involved in a hobby. It's going to be something you can feed off of, that's going to nurture and inspire you, whatever this is. You could be playing hockey or something one night a week. I don't know, right? But it could be something artistic. It could be something like that. Any of the arts right across the board. Here's the advice for the Two of Wands here. Look for those around you who are sharing your visions. That's important. And work together with other people to get a better result. So the end result is even greater than what you originally thought. 2 better than 1. Keywords are partnership and creativity, communications, travel, planning, education, and inspiration. Anybody going through a recent breakup? It's time for you, even if you can't completely let it go at 100%, and just completely look forward and leave that little piece of past behind where it belongs. At least do a partial look. Keep your mind partially open to meeting somebody new that's really going to enhance your life. Talk to the universe, all right, to bring you somebody like that. This is a great, great card. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Because I'm feeling there's somebody may have gone through a breakup recently, so your mind's a bit twisted off. It's turned off. Give it a chance. Leave part of yourself open. You could miss that opportunity if you don't. Try to rise ahead of the bitterness that you've just come through. Don't let that bitterness from the past wreck anything coming in the future. And that's what a lot of us do. We hold on to garbage and shit that's not worth it. And it affects our future relationships that they're not even a twinkling in your eye yet. We carry things. If you can do this, Libra, leave it behind where it belongs. Yeah. MK? No, I'm Canadian. I'm not from the States at all, but thank you. From Joyzy, eh? I can do the Joyzy accent. How's that? Gorgeous. Yeah. You're just getting over divorce, Sally, eh? Yeah, try not to let the bitterness and the heartbreak and the disappointments from that. Oh, thanks, MK. I'm real cute when I'm angry. You should see me then. No. But you don't, especially if there's feeling, I don't like to use the word hate, but if you've got an ex-partner and it's all negative feelings toward them, leave it there where it belongs, with them, on them. Cut clean. Make a clean sweep and start over, and don't carry any of that into your future relationships. That's a big challenge. I can sit here and say that. And I haven't dated or done anything since my husband's gone. I haven't been out once with anybody. And I'm quite happy that way, by the way. But the thing is every relationship, the beginning and the start, deserves a clean slate. It does deserve a clean slate. Please keep that in mind. That's about it for this card. It's leaving yourself open is the biggest challenge. It's not that big of a challenge. It's all about how you conduct yourself. The final card, card number 5. How long has this been? Yeah, typical 45 minutes. I've been trying to shorten them, but this year, you got a great card. Message from Spirit. 9 of Pentacles. And it's all about gratitude. 9s in tarot are about things going on around you, you're part of, or in your life, and they're super intense. They're over the top intense. And this is a gratitude that you would be moved to tears by. This is a wonderful card and a wonderful message from Spirit. So try, I know what you mean. Yeah. You're not ready. Yeah, I hear ya. Well, that's good, though, for you, MK. I mean, if you're ready to go, you do it in baby steps, a little bit at a time, right? So we got pentacles here, and everybody knows that pentacles are all about color and they're about creativity. Of course, it's about money as well, finances. It covers that, the riches of that. It's about new beginnings, it's new business ventures, this sort of a thing. So with this card, with the Nine of Pentacles, you're being prompted and pushed. Here's your message, Libra. Now's the time for you to treat yourself to some leisure and to some luxury. And maybe for some of you, even buying new furniture for the home, giving the home a fresh, clean sweep, an update, an upgrade. We might call it whatever that is to you. Others are tending your gardens. You may be getting ready to put them to bed for the winter. This is the fall season, just the beginning. We have our fall flowers, then we have to start digging and turning the soil, planting new bulbs to sprout in the spring. Some of you, this may be the type of year for you that you get to follow through with your favorite pursuits. I don't know what that would be during the fall months, but hey. Otherwise, just spending time on yourself. Because for some of you, you're going to be feeling very, very rich in both time and in money. You really are. This isn't for everybody. As I said about your home, for those that love their home and love being at home, you may want to redecorate, rearrange. You maybe want to get into some new baking that you haven't tried, trying a new route there. Something completely, I heard Mediterranean. Somebody wants to do Mediterranean cooking. That's something new for you. Go ahead and dive right into that. Invite others to enjoy the results of all the work that you've done, including the beautiful, comfortable space that you've created. And people will comment on that, and it's a gorgeous thing. Here's their advice. Devote time and money to your own interest and into your home. And you can be the center of your world, and you can appreciate all the good things in life that are going on in your life right now, Libra. All right? Keywords are luxury and leisure, relaxation, home, abundance, independence, and generosity. And that, my dear Libras, is your reading for the month of October. So there you go. I hope that was okay for everybody, and everybody gets something out of it. That's what I hope. Flirting's never a bad thing. You're a naughty girl, Jennifer. You behave, baby. Yeah. So that's that. Hi, Catherine. So that's Libra, and I think I'm going to stop it right here at 48 minutes. That's really long. I'm going to dive right into the next reading. And what's next, everybody? Scorpio. Let's see who Scorpio's stinging in the month of October, right? There we go. So, yeah, I've got 48 minutes long. That's what I've got. So here we go. Anyways, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys for now. If you're not in with the rest of the readings, keep the love in so you can share the love and the light out with the rest of the world. Watch your actions, watch your thoughts, your feelings, your intentions. We're all living under the microscope of the universe, and it takes notes. And you need to remember that. Maybe in the most extreme moments of your life, try to remember that so you can follow through with things accordingly. Bye for now, everybody, and have a wonderful October.